Welcome to our quick tutorial using the Silhouette Cameo machines.
Absolutely, and it's going to be using a handy little accessory called the PixScan mat.
That's right, this is something that you can add to your machine and we use it to cut out embellishments.
Yeah, complex shapes, because what it allows you to do is you can put pretty much anything you want on there. In this case, we're going to be using some Qualatex foil packaging, and we take a quick photograph of it on the mat and the little marks all around it to tell it exactly where it is.
That's right, it's a clever piece of kit, very simple but works super. So what we do first is we take the mat and we peel back the protective backing, which then allows us to stick the outer packaging of the Qualatex design onto the mat.
And then what we do is we take a phone device, in this case, take a quick photograph and send it into the computer to use with the Silhouette software.
Try to take the photo as square as possible, although it doesn't have to be perfect. But once we've done that, we then go to the Pix logo in your software, and that will open up the window for the PixScan software.
Absolutely. And then what we're going to do is we're going to import the PixScan image from the file. So we find where we've sent our picture across, the photograph that we took, and we import it.
It's got an option here for calibration. We've never found the need to do this. It works fine straight off, but it does some processing on that image first, and it will actually orientate it the correct way up for the mat.
So there it is. There's our Qualatex Cheers design in there. Then what we need to do is we need to create a cutting line all the way around it. Now the easiest way to do this is to actually import a PNG file, and we've downloaded this one directly from
Qualatex.com.
Can't go wrong with Qualatex.com. And because we're using a round file, what we've done is all of the Qualatex 18-inch rounds are exactly the same shape. So we've used a high contrast in this case with the 18-inch black round foil.
That's right. We could indeed use the image that we've imported and do a trace around that. However, quite often with some of the images, the colours, and sometimes overlays on the packaging, you can't always get a clean, crisp line. So this is our little cheat to make sure that we have a perfect cut line.
So once we've done that, we trace the image to get our cut line, and then we copy it over across to the design that we actually want to cut. So now what we're trying to do is we're trying to line it up as close as we possibly can so that it will accurately cut out the edge of our design. And there with the cut line, you can see it's going to be quite nice.
It is. What it's done there, you can see it's overlaid the cut line exactly where you've stuck on that package on the PixScan mat. Now it doesn't matter where it is on the mat, it's going to find it because you've took the photo of the actual item. We've now loaded it into our machine, ready to be cut. We've adjusted the blade accordingly for a cardboard on our machine.
And then what we're going to do is we'll send it through our machine to cut. Once it's finished cutting, if you take a look in certain lights, you can see the cut line so that it looks perfect. You can see the line is so neat, far neater than you could ever get with a pair of scissors.
That's right. What we found the first time we ever did this, we weren't getting the clean cut all the way through. So what you can do is, on the excess material, if you carefully lift up the corner and just have a little peek to see if it's successfully cut all the way through. If it hasn't, just push it back down again, and you can actually repeat that cut and get the machine to do the exact same cut again. It knows its position, it'll just reorientate itself, and it'll do a secondary cut to allow it to get a clean cut through that material. After that, you can adjust your settings to do either 2 passes or perhaps a higher pressure or a deeper blade.
Then once it's done and you're happy with it, you can completely peel off the excess, which leaves your perfect, in this case, the circular cheers foil on the PixScan mat, which you can just peel off and use however you want to in your design.
Cheers.
Cheers, Dom.